The new compact six-cylinder boxer engine, now featuring a 3.8-liter displacement, is lightweight and has twin turbocharger units. It produces 368 kilowatts, 500 horsepower at 6,000 RPM. The maximum torque is 650 Newton meters between 1,950 and 5,000 RPM. Despite this increase in performance, fuel consumption has been reduced by up to 16%, and CO2 emissions have been lowered by up to 18%. The performance figures. The new 911 Turbo with a standard 6-speed manual gearbox accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 62 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds. The top speed is 312 kilometers per hour, 194 miles per hour. The Sprint takes just 3.4 seconds if the optional Sport Chrono Package Turbo with dynamic engine mount system is combined with a 7-speed Porsche Doppelkupplung PDK, now available on the 911 Turbo models for the first time. Essentially, power and torque are increased while fuel consumption and emissions are reduced. This has primarily been achieved thanks to new direct fuel injection, DFI, and VarioCam Plus. In contrast to standard fuel injection, with DFI, air-fuel mixture formation takes place directly within the combustion chamber. Here the fuel is injected directly into the combustion chamber with millisecond precision for each individual cylinder via electromagnetically operated injection valves. This enables homogeneous distribution of the air-fuel mixture and thereby effective combustion, which improves fuel consumption. Porsche is the only manufacturer to deploy variable turbine geometry, VTG, on a production vehicle with a petrol engine. With this technology, the exhaust gas flow from the engine is channeled onto the turbines via electronically adjustable guide vanes. By changing the vane angle, it is possible to change the speed of the exhaust gas flow and the turbine speed. With variable turbine geometry, high revs and high turbocharger performance are achieved at low engine RPM, combined with low exhaust gas flow. Cylinder charging is significantly improved, with a corresponding increase in boost pressure and torque. Maximum torque is reached at lower RPM and is retained across a wider rev range. The phenomenon known as turbo lag is a thing of the past. PDK is essentially two half gearboxes in one, and thus requires two clutches. Porsche Doppelkupplung alternately connects the two half gearboxes with the engine via two separate drive shafts, depending on the selected gear. The principle behind this is overlapping transmission. When a particular gear is engaged, the next gear is already being pre-selected in the other half gearbox. One clutch opens within a few milliseconds while the other clutch closes, resulting in an extremely fast and barely perceptible gear change without losing traction. In total, PDK offers 7 forward gears. Maximum speed is reached in 6th gear, while the 7th gear, for optimized performance, further reduces fuel consumption. There is a convenient automatic mode or a manual gear shift via sliding buttons on the new 3-spoke sport steering wheel. The optional Sport Chrono Package Turbo with dynamic engine mount system and overboost is more proof that Porsche can take the performance principle further. Press the Sport button, and the chassis, engine, and optional PDK change to a much sportier setting. Under full acceleration, the overboost function provides a temporary increase in available torque of up to 50 Newton meters, raising the torque to as much as 700 Newton meters. Now included in the Sport Chrono Package Turbo for the first time is the Dynamic Engine Mount System. This electronically controlled system changes the stiffness of the engine mounts. When driving into a bend, the vehicle will follow your steering, but at first, the mass of the engine won't. This means that the rear of the vehicle is pushed outwards because of the inert forces from the engine's mass acting on it. The new Dynamic Engine Mount System minimizes this effect. This is achieved using a magnetizable fluid and an electrically generated magnetic field. This alters the stiffness and absorption of the engine mounts, softer for greater comfort and less vibration when driving normally, harder for a more direct driving feel when driving more sportily. The Dynamic Engine Mount System also reduces the vertical oscillations of the engine when accelerating under full load. The result is increased traction with more stability under load transfer and during high-speed cornering. At Porsche, performance doesn't stop with the engine and transmission. What use is awesome power if it's just smoke and noise? No use at all. Which is why the further enhanced Porsche Traction Management PTM Active All-Wheel Drive delivers the necessary traction. The electromagnetically operated multi-disc clutch in PTM actively manages the power distribution to the front axle. By continually monitoring driving conditions, PTM will optimize the distribution of power in any situation for excellent traction, particularly on tight bends and in the wet or snow. The new 911 Turbo models get an active boost in terms of dynamics and stability courtesy of Porsche Torque Vectoring, PTV, which is now available as an option for the first time. This system offers variable torque distribution to the rear wheels and a mechanical limited slip differential. A rear differential lock improves traction during wheel spin, and on fast bends it reduces the response time to load shifts. At high speeds, it boosts stability. When light braking is also initiated on the inside rear wheel, PTV provides increased agility when driving into a bend and greater lateral acceleration while cornering. How does this work? When driving in a more sporty way, the rear wheel on the inside of the bend is slowed down slightly. This sends more drive force to the rear wheel on the outside, increasing the torque in the direction you are turning. This results in sportier cornering. The benefits are greater agility and precision at low and mid speeds and improved stability at high speed. The effect is apparent on different road surfaces as well as in the wet and snow. Porsche Active Suspension Management, PASM, fitted as standard, ensures adequate contact with the road. This is an electronic damping control system featuring two programs, Normal and Sport. It offers continuous adjustment of each wheel's individual damping forces based on driving style and current road conditions.